Hi guys, my name is Manuel Yila Umaru, basically Yila. This is the art of suiting up. We coined this topic because we saw a lot of irregularities in way guys suit up on corporate wear and what you should wear to certain places and certain events, and those little tricks, those little details that you can correct will bring your outfit more. You can see a person wearing a suit and you see another person wearing it, or maybe a different piece, and then you notice that there's quite some difference between both of them. Sometimes you try to look for what's the difference between this person and this person. Why does this person look better than this other person? So there's an art to it. There are things that you must do or you should do in order to stand out.
What's the origin story of Yila outfit? How did it come about?
Okay, so I've always been in one form of entrepreneurship or another, but then the thing is, I realized at some point around beginning of 2018 that I was quite creative in combining outfits. I did it with ease, and I just, can't I stand a brand like matchup brand, combination outfits and stuff. So I started it just for styling, and then before I actually went into main production, making of outfits. So it just came to me that we're in school, and then I know how to do this, or I have insights towards this, and I was like, I think it will be fine for me to just start up something.
So how has the journey been so far?
It has been quite long. It has been quite engaging. My vision has come to play on so many occasions. I've come to meet a lot of new people. I've come to learn a lot of things. On the way, it has been a very long and suitable teaching experience.
So in case you want any suit of any kind, visit the Yila outfit.
I don't know if you have seen this movie, this series, Peaky Blinders. What stood out in Peaky Blinders, you saw how the outfits was, how the outfits were. They paid a lot of attention to the details of their suits, and a lot of people went crazy online about their outfits, and it just gave what suit wearing is all about, that power that comes to suiting up and stuff. You notice there was one kind of shirt that they used to wear, this collarless shirts. Kind of. They call them Peaky Blinders because they are pickless. And so that just gave the general scenario or engagement or story behind what these people wear. There are different types of suits in the first place, and a suit is not a tuxedo. That's what everybody should know. A suit is not a tuxedo. The major difference between a suit and a tuxedo, people that wear corporate wear for a living will tell you that a tuxedo is not meant to be worn anytime before 5 p.m. It's out of the rules. It is bad suiting up skills, or in the art of suiting up, it is wrong for you to wear a tuxedo before 5 p.m. You understand? Standard time, whatever country or region it is. Why? Because a tuxedo is for formal dinners. It's for ceremonies, you understand? It gives you that, this person knows what he's wearing. I've seen some people on some occasions in the country and in school here wearing a tuxedo, and I'm like, Ish. So the difference between a suit and a tuxedo, let me just give you, it's one, is satin material. A tuxedo has satin lapels. Now what a lapel is on a suit, the front extension of a collar that goes down this is what a lapel is. So when you see satin materials, this glossy reflective material, it already makes it a tuxedo. Another thing again is the satin buttons. They are cover-up buttons on the tuxedo that are satin. And then there are stripes. There's a side strip on the trouser that goes down, that officially makes it a full tuxedo outfit.
So all those trousers that people now
wear, they're actually tuxedo trousers. While a suit now, all material, not necessarily color now, well, the whole material will be the same texture, not necessarily color. So I can wear a suit that has maybe white and black, and it's still called a suit as far as the texture is the same. You get, I'm using 100% cotton on the suit, so that is that.
Before you go into that, I think we will need to know the mistakes we make.
I have.
I'm sure we make a lot of mistakes.
The first one is baggy trousers. People just generalize that you can wear free-flowing trousers. Yes, the right trousers to wear when you're suiting up is a clean, straight fitting pants. You understand? It shouldn't overflow. It shouldn't be baggy. It should just be straight, slim fit, you understand?
Yeah.
It should be fitting, not too tight to constrict blood flow, but like it should be free, you get. And when you talk about buttons, we have two main types of suits. We have the single roll, that's a single breasted, or the double breasted. Now, one rule that you should know that you shouldn't ever do is never button the last button on a suit, whether it's a waistcoat, that is the inner part, the inner vest of a normal three-piece suit, or a double-breasted suit, or a single-breasted suit. Never button the last button. It's just there for us, for aesthetics.
So if the button has like two buttons,
you should never, even if it's three buttons, the last button should never be buttoned. If it is double-breasted, the last clip button shouldn't be buttoned. It is just there for aesthetics.
So is there a reason why we should not?
Well, the thing is, it makes the suit free-flowing. Do you get what I mean? Buttons are fastened already to fit your body, but then that tight part, the place between your pelvic region, it should be free flowing, so you can put your hands in your pocket freely and things like that. You get. Another thing, you should never wear a suit that is below your zip line or your distance, because nobody really wants to see what that is. Not appealing to the eye. So your suit should actually be able to cover your zip line on your trouser. Another thing that people make a mistake with is now where your tie should stop. Now this even applies to normal corporate wear. The tip of the tie should just be directly on the top of your belt. It shouldn't be below that. It will make you look very unofficial. And then when it is above that, well, some waiters, especially in the service industry, waiters and air hostesses are meant to bring their ties up, like that. It just shows that it's for service. But then when you're in, like in the corporate society, that's how your tie is meant to be. I am a fan of bespoke suits. I stopped buying ready-made suits because I noticed that if you have a very good tailor that you can sew your suit, I'd prefer. That's personally for me. Some people buy bespoke suits because I feel it's better to have everything, so if the suit doesn't look ill-fitting at the end of the day. One of the major factors when you're making a suit, all tailors know this, and it's good for everybody to know, you should always check the shoulders. Make the shoulders are fit, like you can hardly find a fault in the suit. Everything will come out well. It's not going to be ill-fitting. Shirt cuffs. Now this are what they call shirt cuffs. This is a shirt cuff. Like they should never be on top of, like above the wrist. You get, when you wear a shirt, they should never be, especially the ones that when you wear cufflinks. Now this is the button fastening type of shirt cuff. But like when you wear a shirt that has like cufflinks, they should never be above your hand.
Is it wrong if, like, okay, let's say you mistakenly get a shirt that is that way and you fold it? Is that
no, it's not. No, it's I started saying nothing in this school. And to be honest, I think I did it like 2 times in 100 level, where you fold up your no, they are cuffs. They are meant to everything. There's nothing that's meant. The clothes was designed, the outfit was designed to be full fit. You're not meant to like reduce or add any layers to the outfit, so it's actually wrong. It's quite wrong. And then wearing jump up trousers, I don't know, it's just different. Although there's a type of suit fitting that is that, but it's casual, you understand? So as I said, there are different types of suits for different types of occasions. And then if you've noticed in a suit now, for example, there's this, because the suit is like, it has insulating fabric inside, so it has to like vent. So if you notice, there are actually two types of venting systems in suits. There's the single vent, as in the middle. You just see like in the back of the suit, there's just a slit like that, and then there's a double vent in the back of the suit. Usually, people that are stocky usually have a double vent in their suits, and people that are slimmer have a single vent. And then when you're picking a suit, you should actually look at your body type. It is very, very important to look at your body type. A double-breasted usually makes a person look bigger, while a single-breasted suit that goes very well with a normal person. I see a person wearing navy blue double-breasted pink stripes.
I love
it. Just changes everything with, like, especially brown buttons and a brown shoe, probably an Oxford Bunkers. And yes, shoes are very, very, very important. Your suit and the shoe you wear is like 5 and 6. You don't underestimate the shoe factor at all, because a study shows that the first thing people look at, yes, of course, the suit is all glazing and all, but immediately they see your shoes and they know that you got the shoe right with the outfit. It changes everything. People use that. In fact, psychologists use that to judge a lot of people. It gives a different impression. The way I approach you will be quite different when I know that you actually know what you did on your outfit, and like you brought out the outfit well. So all those things, like, they really matter. About the tie now, there are different types of knots actually. Well, me, I try to. I was going through YouTube. I actually learned a lot of knots, although I can't remember all of them now. But there's this particular one that I always use now. So now, before I give you the demonstration of how I knot my tie, you should know one thing about ties. Ties should never be, the big knots should never be too big. The knots now should never be too big or too small. When it's too big, it looks absurd already, like this guy, this thing. And then when it's too small, it doesn't just look right. You know that there's something wrong with the outfit.
It should like cover
it should just be, the knot should be big enough and small enough to to bring out the power of the outfit. This is how I knot my tie. Basically, it will look like magic to you guys. So this is it.
I'm watching.
This is the tie. This is the tie. You take the white part. And then you bring it like this. And then you measure. Okay, as I said, I want my tie to stop at like the tip of my belt. So I check my belt first. I check my belt first, and I see already now I know where my torso stops, because I'm already used to it. So I know my torso stops here already. So I check that part, and then I hold it like this. This is like called like a double barrel knotting. Like, it's very fast. I'll do it fast, then I'll do it slow. So you just go like this, and like this, and like this, and like this, and you're done with the knotting of your tie. Basically, this is already knotted, as you can see. This is my knot on my tie. But then I will go back again so you can see it slower. Okay, so just see. Okay, so this is it.
I'll try.
This is it. And then let's see. You go 1, you go 2, and then you take the inner part of the tie. That's this part of the tie. You take the inner part and you cross over everything, and then you hold this. This is going to be the part that is going to go on your neck, and you like drag, and then voila.
Inside ties always complex.
And voila. So this is basically how I knot my tie on a daily basis, or when I have to.
That's very fast.
You can try. Yes, it's okay. It actually takes me. It's now 5 seconds and I'm done. So like when you're wearing a tie, people call it tie clips. I call it the tie bars. When you're wearing a tie clips. Let me just say tie clips. The tie clip should never be longer than the tie. It's very wrong. It should never be longer than the tie. It's either shorter or just on it. It should never be longer than the tie, basically. Now, talking about color combination. I've seen things, man. I've seen things.
We've all seen things.
I've seen things. Now, first of all, the pocket square, the small fitting material that you can just put, and then your tie should never be the same material. It should never be the same color.
Then why
it should never be the same material?
Their pockets.
Well, from the ties I've seen, or the ties I buy, they're different. When you buy a tie, and then pocket squares, different types of pocket squares come in the set. From the company I buy from, or where I order from, there are different types of pocket squares that come with it. But then in actual sense, when you're wearing, let's say the tie and the suit first, in the first place, have to contrast. If you're wearing a dark suit, you should wear a lighter shade of tie. Like my dad told me one time, my dad said you never go off with a red tie. Actually, when you wear a plain black suit, a white shirt, and you're looking for what to wear, just wear a red tie and it comes out clean. If you know Obama wears a red tie almost every time. Donald Trump too does. They know how these things are. This is their outfit, basically. It's one of them. So tie should always contrast with the suit. So and vice versa. If you're wearing a lighter shade of suit, you should wear a darker tie.
Out of that, wearing all black, like with the black tie too.
That's why I said a suit tells a different story on everybody, and the color combination actually is a major factor. Apart from well-tailored suits, when you see somebody that wears like a well-tailored suit, you'll be like, wow, this is it. This guy knows what he's doing, or this person knows what they're doing. But then the color too tells a story. Like John Wick, for instance. Yeah. Everybody likes try to recreate that John Wick look. Yes, it shows a lot of power and it stands out. I think I'm having a bias for black now. Like my last dinner outfit, I tried to make it all black. I have a bias. I had a bias for black recently, and I am loving black. Black is it. Black is even my edits now because I kind of do phone photography sometimes. I try to use the no effect. I just love black and white. I just like it. It just, when there are no colors, it just tells a different story. So just remember that the tie should always be in contrast with the outfit. Then the pocket square now. The pocket square should be something similar to the tie, but never the tie or a, like, okay, let's say for example I'm wearing lilac, for instance, and I have a burgundy. I can mix lilac and burgundy because they are complementing colors. But then at the end of the day, this is like burgundy, and this is like lilac. So you see, I combine these two, so I'm good with my colors. I combine these two, this tie and this shirt, because like it just brings out the outfit more. I accessorize with brooches, and you can wear a lapel and wear like 2 other brooches at the same time. Bringing a lot of accessories to the suit sometimes disorganizes, destroys the look, just spoils the fit. Another thing I just remembered, sweating. Have you noticed the sweat marks that used to be on, especially people that wear dark shade of suits? These sweat marks, they are very bad. Number one, it spoils the suit. Number two, when you know you sweat a lot, you should try to do something. The perfect thing to just do is to get like a vest underwear. 100% cotton will actually do the trick, actually. So that's fine in order to reduce, because when you wear a very nice suit and then you have sweat marks already before even the event starts, it's off actually. And sweat marks on dark, I promise you it will show. Then this one everybody knows, never wear suspenders and belts. No. Okay. Never do that. Never wear. It's either you wear suspenders or you wear belts. And then don't allow your suspenders to show when you're wearing a suit. Let's say you're using, because the suspenders are for fastening trousers. At the end of the day, yes, they are fancy and everything, but the main purpose of suspenders is to fasten the trouser. So you should never wear a belt and suspenders. It's just as if only one person wants to drive 2 cars. No, it doesn't work.
I saw somewhere that when you're wearing like a suit, pants are meant to be fitted to the extent you don't need a belt. So is that the normal practice, and our tailors always doing nonsense?
Well, there's something called the beltless pants, and I look at it. Everything depends on body build. We have pleated trousers that they're the most comfortable type of corporate trousers to wear. I'm actually a big fan of pleated pants. And then about the waist belt, now we have beltless trousers. When you see belt holes on the trouser, it means the cloth was designed to have belts. You understand? So when in situations where you see someone wearing a trouser that has belt holes without a belt, is actually wrong. And the reason why you can see the person that he can even wear that trouser, because maybe it was his exact size. At the end of the day, it was the exact size, so it is quite wrong. But when you have beltless pants, yes, of course, the outfit or the pants was designed to fit your waist to the exact point that you don't need a belt. I don't know if have you heard of an overcoat before? An overcoat, a normal long, yeah. So a trench coat is like is a type of overcoat, but although it doesn't have the thick material that an overcoat has. So wherever you find yourself, that you may be cold weather, and then when the conditions are suitable, just wear an overcoat. You see how it will bring you out. It literally changes everything. Like when you wear an overcoat, it's just like it's a symbol. It's a symbol of, I know what I'm doing. I know this. I know my stuff. So yeah, trust me, you guys should try to like get an overcoat, and when you have the time or when you're opportunity to wear it, you should wear it.
Also, I want to ask, for double-breasted suits, there's no need to wear a waistcoat.
Yeah, not necessarily. Some people do, but it's not actually. It spoils the outfit. No, it's not necessary to wear it. And then when you're picking shoes too, you should be you should consider where you're going to. We have formal, informal, and semi-formal events. You can wear a loafers on a suit don't wear a loafers that's wear loafers and a tie. It doesn't really go to wear a loafers and a tie. So you should, if that is semi-formal, informal, you can't do that when you're going full formal, like full corporate wear, like in banking system, for example. You don't do that. Loafers. You shouldn't wear loafers. You either wear brogues. Brogues, now the difference between brogues, there's normal Oxford bunkers. That's just a normal cover shoe list. And then brogues is just the, when you hear people saying brogues, it means those designs in front. I think it originated from Italy. Those designs, you see some patterns like some paws around. That's what gives the name brogues. That thing again that you should know is socks. Picking your socks now. Please don't wear ankle socks on suits.
At all.
Don't do that. It's very wrong, totally wrong. Your socks should be able to cover up your leg, and we shouldn't see your leg when you're wearing a suit when you have a pants on, like a trousers on. No, it's very, very wrong. So no ankle socks. If you don't have
in like informal settings where you're wearing a
there's something called loafer socks. Okay. It was designed to just wear, and you're not even meant to see it. It's just meant to be there because you don't want your leg to be like in direct contact with the shoe. So, and then another thing is, please don't wear white socks too. That, just leave that for the school field. White socks should be for the school field. You should not don't wear white socks on suit out there. It doesn't go. It doesn't go. Wearing sneakers on suits.
Yeah.
Now, I wouldn't say it's totally wrong, but the thing is, wearing sneakers on, it depends on. It should be a plain sneakers. That's one. It's just it spoils the culture of suit wearing. In the first place, when I see you wearing sneakers on a suit, I take it as, okay, you're already making the outfit as informal as possible. You understand? You're allowed to you're allowed to make the outfit as informal as possible. So yeah, it's okay, but then it should be plain sneakers. The only matter is that it should be plain sneakers and not multicolored sneakers or anything. And then another trick I'll tell you now. When you're sitting down, this is for all guys, and you guys should get it. When you're about, let's say you're wearing a suit and you're all buttoned up. Remember, I told you that you should never button the last button. One other thing that you should know is when you're sitting down, let's say you'll come to the event and you're about to sit down, make sure you unfasten your buttons before you sit down. It makes the suit, it protects the suit from destruction. That's one thing, and makes it look good. You don't button up a suit while sitting down. It's wrong. It's not part of the art of wearing suits.
Normally suits goes to the dry cleaner, but in the case where, let's say, the dry cleaners have really been messing up with your suits and you want to take care of the suit yourself, do you have any?
Okay, personally I steam my suits. I have some particular dry cleaner. I don't give anybody to dry clean my suits in school. It's better I send it out, because you don't dry, even ironing of suits, you don't iron suits, you don't apply direct heat on your suit. Okay, let me give you one trick. One trick is you can use a very clean handkerchief and apply it, lower the temperature. It's a low heat period. It's a low heat process. It's a low heat process. You should apply it. You should put the handkerchief on the suit and then put it, or you have something that like a roll that is long enough. When you're ironing the sleeves, you should put it inside and then you put the handkerchief on top and like straighten it just to smoothen it out. Nobody wants your suit to have like lines and everything, but it should just be okay, clean and straight. And yes, I hope everybody knows this one by now. Your shoe and your belt has to be the same color. I think that's one of the most common rules. Not black belt and brown shoe. I'm sorry. Even when you're wearing brown belt and brown shoe, you should always look at, I'm not saying you must get the exact same color, but something that goes, not something that is very like his hair, the hue of the brown is here, and then of the shoes. And it's just, in fact, it's better to even wear black and brown that are almost close than wearing two different hues on very large scale. Like the gap is very different. Please don't. It doesn't go.
So I hope you learn the art of sitting up, and I hope you start sitting up properly. It's going to like give an impression of you
anywhere you go. After everything, at the end of the day, the first thing the person sees actually is what you look like. In fact, what you look like might be a ticket. It might be a ticket for you to actually have access to some people.
Oh yeah,
that's the truth. You can walk in somewhere, and then the respect that is given to you when you walk into a place, it's just about how you appear in actual sense. It's a very, very big world out there, and there are a lot of suits to wear. So get a suit
I
today.
know.
All right, bye guys.
Still legendary.